I was wrong. Clean eating and a very strict rule against all sugar is not the way to sustain healthy weight loss. What? I know, right? Oh my God. So if you don't know me, hi. I published a book several years ago, 2016, I think. Oh, shoot. I should probably know that. I think so. And all about fitness. It's called Fundamentals, keeping fitness simple, sticking to the fundamentals. One of the chapters is on nutrition. And back then, I was pretty hardcore clean eating, no sugar at all, none, not even natural maple syrup, none of it. And I had a pretty strict rule with myself, like 90% solid, clean, healthy, and then 10% kind of treats and fun, eat out on Saturday night, whatever. And I thought that was enough. Like that to me was balance and it was healthy. And I could splurge just a little once in a while to feel like I wasn't deprived. And then, go back to my rigidity. And that's the problem right there, is it wasn't sustainable long term mentally or emotionally because, things like birthdays come up and I want to eat birthday cake. And like it doesn't fit into my 90-10 or even 80-20 thing. And it definitely doesn't fit into my no sugar ever hardline rule. Okay. Here's what I've learned in the years since then of continuing to live an active, healthy life with challenges, with stress, with, a pandemic, with life, right? Is that was just another way of me having control. And it was another method of extremism that, again, was not mentally healthy. Now, I do like having rules with myself up to a point. There are certain things that I know that I can't trust myself with. I don't really do moderation very well. And that's a personality thing. That's my psychology. That's just me. I've learned that about myself. I've worked on it. I've come to a place where I can have balance or moderation, or I don't like these words, but that's the concept that I'm going for. With some things, but not everything. And that can be okay. And I know what that is for me, and you've got to learn and figure out what that is for you. But here's the thing. When we look at food as good or bad, or we look at ourselves as good or bad because we're eating a certain way or not eating a certain way, or we feel like we have to earn our treats. How many times have you said or heard somebody say, like, I've been really good this week, so now this weekend I'm going to be bad? And they're talking about like eating a piece of pizza or something. I don't know. Like, have you heard the phrase, like, you're not a dog, you don't earn treats? Okay, so I don't love that because I happen to think dogs are cooler than humans, and, and I wish I was a dog. I wish I could earn treats. But it is true. And as a fitness professional, I see this a lot, and it makes me crazy because people think like, oh, I just did a really killer workout. I must have burned like enough calories to go eat, XYZ, insert thing that they want permission to eat. Stop. It doesn't work that way. Stop. It's not good. It's not bad. You don't earn, you don't treat, you don't reward. You're allowed to eat what you want, making conscious, healthy, intentional choices. And healthy might be the freaking birthday cake, right? If that makes you feel good and fills you up mentally, emotionally, even if there's zero nutritional value, if you're doing it on purpose and you're aware of what you're doing, and, that it might make you feel kind of lousy the next day, and it might spark some sugar cravings that you're going to have to deal with, and you want to do it anyway, then freaking do it anyway. Like, I'm just so annoyed. I'm annoyed with my past self. She was obnoxious. I know. I get it. And I'm annoyed with the current kind of obsession over whatever it is, if it's keto or paleo or whole 30 or vegan or like whatever it is, we're just so black and white. And I live in the black and white. That is, again, part of my psychology. I'm like all in or all out naturally. I have to work hard to fight that. And so I'm super hyper aware of this in myself and in other people and in society and on social media. And it's a problem because it leads to disordered eating. It leads to binging because you can only be so rigid and so strict and avoid all the comfort foods and cravings and traditions and cultural foods and things that are important to you. You can only push those away for so long until you break and you just give up and say, screw it, I'm going all in, right? I've been there many times. So while I still believe in reading labels, it's kind of my thing, not the nutrition label, the actual ingredients. I do want to know, and in fact, I need to know because I have celiac disease and some allergies. I need to know what is in it. And I still prefer to eat foods that don't have labels, natural, whole, healthy, primarily plant-based foods, right? These are things that we just know are nutritionally good for us. Vitamins, minerals, nutrients, fiber, that stuff promotes health, makes us feel good, and the other stuff doesn't. However, that doesn't mean they can't be part of a healthy lifestyle, that you can't figure out a way to merge the two and blend them both and do it in a way that makes you feel like you are nourished and vibrant and thriving and energetic and enjoying your food. Food is meant to be enjoyed. It tastes good for a reason. Like, let's stop vilifying it. Start enjoying it. Start being more intentional. What you're eating, why you're eating it, how it makes you feel. And then choose wisely, my friend. Do more of what makes you feel good. Do less of what makes you feel like crap. Duh, right? Like, you didn't need me to tell you that, but that's really what it boils down to. So if you find yourself obsessing, counting every calorie, tracking every gram, fiber, protein thing, whatever, macronutrient, just I don't know how to say this nicely, but stop. Just cut it out. Hey, sorry to interrupt, but if you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. I really appreciate it. Okay, I just realized that I'm talking to you through my fitness microphone and it might look weird, but this is the best way for me to get audio into the video without picking up background noises, and here we are. So if I look like I'm about to like make you do push-ups or something, it's because I might, but also because it's just my best sound option. So there we go. All right, my friend, let's wrap this bad boy up. You don't need to earn your treats. You don't need to reward yourself for good behavior, punish yourself for bad behavior. You don't need to exercise to earn certain foods. In fact, please stop doing that. Exercise for other, much better reasons, not to burn calories and earn whatever, dessert. Comfort foods, cultural foods, traditional foods, they're important. Figure out a way to include them in your life in a way that you can control. Know your limits, know your boundaries. Certain foods you can't trust yourself with, avoid them. But like for real, hard line in the sand, no. Because if you open the window on the foods that you know you can't trust yourself with, one serving turns into the entire thing. Either work on that, work on your mindset around that, see if there's a way that you can learn to moderate that. If not, if it really is a trigger and it really is a problem, hard line in the sand, no. So like for me, I said I have celiac disease. Gluten is that for me. I am not tempted, not even a little, because it makes me feel so horrendously bad. And it is such a just such a problem for me. I don't care how good, how good it smells, how good it looks. I'm not tempted because I have a hard line. No, not ever, not even a little bit. When you open the door, like maybe I could have a bite. I mean, it's been a while. Maybe I could try just a little. It wouldn't be that bad. As soon as you open that door, it's a problem. It just is. So give yourself some rules, some guidelines, but limit them, right? Like limit it to the things you really know you have to avoid. Limit it to the things that really are a problem for you. And then give yourself some grace and some flexibility and some freedom to freaking enjoy food that makes you happy. Okay? Okay. You can keep reading labels. I do want you to be aware and knowledgeable about what you're putting in your body. But just because it has sugar or, oh my God, corn syrup, what? That was like a huge no-no for me. If you've read my book, that's like a hard line. It's not anymore. I ate some candy corn the other day. What the hell? I mean, live a little. Life is too short. It's stressful enough without adding all this extra pressure on ourselves. So I hope this doesn't come across as permission to just go wild and start eating like a fool, because it's not. But it is permission to lighten up a little bit and do things that make you feel good. That's what it comes down to. Just do more of the things that make you feel good. And if you want to read my book and see what a fool I was, you can find it on Amazon. Search my name or search for Fit Dementals, like fundamentals, but with fit. It's an interesting read. Parts of it I still stand behind strongly. Parts of it, I've changed my mind. I've come around. Until next time, my friend, be well. Take care of yourself. Live a little bit. Live wisely. Live with health and love and energy. And I'll see you next time.